boys and girls. Pardon for the retelling of this adventure, boys and girls. I said, see, I can't. So if you think, yeah, it ain't. I got that was so unnatural. Pardon. God, let's all vomit. Okay, and back. The retelling of this, maybe segmented, would have been the best way to ever done this. Not need to, but this one, because I've never heard this one. You've had to have the animal sentient story. I mean, please tell me. I have only two, and one of them is my buddy. I call Howie. Now, it's like one of them like is dear to me, like no other animal's ever been in my life. We're pathetic buddies. I can't hug the fear out of this son of a bitch. And that's what it boils down to it. It's just like, man, it's weird. It's like if I could just do that, like I'd be worth something. I mean, I'd take that. That would be I'd be purpose, bare minimum. I mean, just hug this here creature. So it's a little poodly thing. It's not really poodling behavior to me. And then like hug and like I know I didn't mean to mention this modality. And till because he's afraid enough. That's the thing is like he's afraid of all of us still to every single 24/7. Like it don't make sense. Like us now, Howie. But no, right, so that level of fear has to be hugged out. And no matter what the creature is, we're gonna call it. Okay, it don't matter about the identifier of said creature. Right. So I would take that. I get that done. I can get on out of here. I literally, it's like okay, something. Okay, so I just want this wasn't, but rules. That's when all your rules are broken, you don't listen to rules. When you come to when you're in a realm and all your rules are broken everywhere, you don't. There's no space for rules. Good from the good people or the bad people. Just please accept that. Like if all, and that's logic. If all, what I'm saying, the major ones. If all that you care about is not adhered to, where any construct, any situation, any construct, realm, biosphere, whatever. It's like, you're saying it's when I'm worried about, and especially the limits of rules. That's what I don't like. I like structure. I love structure. Rules, no, structure. That's also like what because those rules are obviously saying the other the ones that can't be broken are being broken. So obviously the rules you're trying to remind me, inform me of whatever, or subservient. Okay. So the animal sentient, like I just use sentient because like this was now was I coming down from a drug make or like this was went on for hours. Everything else was normal. This animal went sentient for hours, completely different personality. I mean, it was, I guess it was kind of a, it was trying to hang out with this female that was my buddy, and like come up to me a lot. And he was always barking. He was very like insecure male that, I'm going to hook up this gal here. And like, what you doing, Caucasian man? And very just insecure. I had a specific personality and just barked all the time, like insecure bark. And then one day I came out. The dog was noiseless. That's that truth. That one came. That variable tells you everything. Completely silent. I don't think I heard that dog for 3 hours. I was outside a lot, and it was running to and fro with very specific purposes, using its tail as a pointer, using its nose kind of like a pointer. It was too. You're saying the point that I realized it was sentient is because its movements were sentient. It was of a different consciousness. More information, whatever. It's like it was like entering some kind of like where the eye collapses the wave function reality. Even though a wave is not a thing, it's an attribute. But it's kind of like it's like one of those things. Like the eye collapses. It's just like the eye collapses the wave time reality. And how did I get here? And so like what's this animal see? The animal's trying to tell somebody something. So I'm trying to say it was doing things without. It was going to this wood. It was going over. It was like he had 2 or 3. It was. It was just doing something with movement with such purpose that it was like it had its type of sentience. And I think then the same day later on, I got back to where I was staying with my sister. Like then I think it was the same day. Then my buddy Howie, he had a similar sentience with body movement and eyes, and understanding what I was saying. And I didn't observe it too long. Didn't last too long. It was. So when I put him in the bed with me, so I really noticed running. He was doing movements that weren't of his personality, running. Like specific kind of response, and they're like more. And he was more responsive to my voice, like he knew, like was indicating that he understood more or something. But that part don't matter. It's the body movements, definitely different. The other one, completely different personality. But what does that mean? I mean, this really happened. There was no like delusion. There was no visions. It wasn't that kind of thing where I'm hallucinating, seeing visions or, odd or hearing. No, this was the only thing different in the environment was this one animal. And then I'm talking about 60, 70 miles up the road, and it was like the other animal, the house. I don't know. I don't know this stuff.